Hello.
So, we've got a 2-for-1 for you guys today. We promised, finally, that our next vlog would come from someplace different. We also had something special we wanted to celebrate today. Today is Thursday, September 1st, which is
the first day of school for Hogwarts.
And we are at... Universal Studios!
Yes. I'm wearing my Slytherin shirt. Since it's the first day of school, you gotta show them school pride.
And I've got my Deathly Hallows shirt and my Ravenclaw pride. That first bit of news is that we are now going to be vlogging from Universal as well as Disney. So we're here in the London area of Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And
it's the first day of school.
Right.
We're going to take the train to Hogwarts.
Yep. So the wait time is a Google Chrome error page. And I guess that means hopefully not a lot.
Ooh, it's nice and breezy in here.
Yeah, so...
We're getting ready for the hurricane, which is about to hit Central Florida-ish.
I mean,
hit other areas of Florida.
She put air quotes because so far there's not really any bad weather.
Right,
but
the other places are definitely experiencing it, but just Central Florida's not.
So the parks are empty and we are taking advantage of that and just kind of doing a couple things specific to being September 1st. So, yep, we are going to start here in King's Cross. We're going to head towards platform 9 3/4, and we'll see where that train takes us.
Yes, I know I've mentioned this before, but I am a huge Harry Potter person. Like, Harry Potter was my first real fandom. Like, still crazy obsessed with it. So, September 1st, and we live in Orlando. We have to go to Hogwarts for the first day of school. Yeah. We have to take the train.
And since my fiance is a big Harry Potter fan, that pretty much makes me a big Harry Potter fan. So here we are. The theming in this station is just unbelievable towards a real London train station. They even have a little shop where you can get some snacks, some drinks, authentic stuff from England. Hi! Now we're still in the Muggle portion here. Of course, at Universal Studios, there's also Diagon Alley, but since it's the first day of school, we've already got our books, we've got everything we need. There's no reason to go to Diagon Alley right now, but we're going to take the train to Hogsmeade, do some stuff over there. That park closes before Universal, so we'll then come back to Universal and spend the rest of our night here at Studios checking out Diagon Alley and a couple other things we've never done at this park before. So, super excited! Whoosh.
We're just in time!
Train is here.
We made it!
We did find out that our Muggle camera won't work on the Hogwarts Express. Once we get to Hogsmeade, we'll find you there.
Time to go to school!
So the train dropped us off here at Hogsmeade. It's a great line of sight here, looking through the village. Over the tops of the village you can see the tippy top of Hogwarts Castle.
My soul always feels so much better when I'm here. Like, I don't have a better way to explain it. Three Broomsticks is, I don't know about for you, but for me, it's my favorite place to eat on the property. Like, oh, I love Three Broomsticks.
So far, yeah, but I haven't eaten many other places.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm the kind of person where when I find something that I like, I get it every time. The Cornish pasties, I don't know how you say it, but those there are incredible.
It's such a bummer though, because you never try anything else.
I know, but I know what I like.
But how do you know something else isn't better?
I know. Get some wands. It's probably obvious this is not our first time here. We love Universal. We just haven't both had passes until very recently to come here to vlog, so yay. Oh, I should also disclose I'm not the biggest fan of butterbeer. It's good. It's good. I always prefer pumpkin juice here.
I would have a blood transfusion of butterbeer.
That's how I feel about pumpkin juice.
At the very least, just the cream on top.
Look how beautiful she is, guys. Okay, so speaking of free broomsticks, we're gonna go inside, get some beverages, and kind of sit down for a little bit. How is that butterbeer?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I got a pumpkin juice. Just like I said, I like butterbeer. Don't get me wrong, I really, really like it. Pumpkin juice though, guys. If I could just buy that by the gallon and it wasn't ridiculous, I totally would. It would be my go-to, like, regular drink. So this is inside 3 broomsticks. You can see everywhere, like every nook and cranny, like the attention to detail in the whole Wizarding World, but I think in particular in here is amazing. Different parts of the restaurant, you can see like brooms moving and there's shadows that move to indicate that, like, you know, there's someone upstairs working. It's great. I'm at my happy place when we're at the Wizarding World.
So the last Hogwarts Express is going to leave in about an hour at 6:45 to take us back to Universal Studios and London. So because of the crazy weather, and by crazy weather I mean absolutely nothing is happening but everyone's worried about it happening, Kong is a 15-minute wait. Kong has been triple digits pretty much since it opened, so
hey, sometimes it's only like
we're gonna
60 or
try.
90.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. So to get to Kong, we have to go through Jurassic Park. What do they got in there? King Kong? Yeah, they do. So this park opened in 1999, and I came here the year it opened, and I was 10 years old. Jurassic Park had come out 6 years earlier. The Lost World had just come out about a year earlier, and at that point in time, Jurassic Park was my world. So,
Was?
okay, is still, but had just recently become my world. So this park was everything to me. So, always have a soft spot for the Jurassic Park island and Islands of Adventure in general. Hammond's Hot Shots.
Look at that dinosaur.
That is a Toronto Raptor. Actually, it looks more like a T-Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Jordan.
Then we round the corner to see brand new Skull Island. I forgot why we were here. Now I remember that we're here because it said 15 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, this attraction is amazing.
That's 15.
Holy God. All right, well, I guess we're gonna ride Kong with a 15-minute wait. I don't know what year it is, but we're gonna do it. So this is the newest attraction here at Universal. It just opened this summer. Spoiler alert ahead. A lot of people were disappointed by this attraction because it is heavy on simulator stuff. But that's kind of the direction I feel like most modern attractions are going to go, unless it's a straight up roller coaster. It just allows you to do so much more storytelling that is still incredibly realistic with a much, you know, higher rate of success, fewer moving parts to break down, all that kind of stuff. So I love it. I think it's a great attraction. This is amazing. Last time we rode, we waded through all of this.
I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah, Jen's a little scared because there is an area of the queue that has some scare actors. So this is the cool room. Yep. Alright, so we can't film on the ride, so we're gonna go and we will see you there. So as I was saying, Kong is amazing.
Yay!
We love it. The biggest tip I've got for anybody, probably for the entire park of Islands of Adventure, when you do Kong, sit in the back. I don't care.
The first time we did this, we rode in the front. It wasn't great.
It's something that even if you wait 2 hours in line for, and then you get to that line, the end of the line, and they tell you to sit in the front row, ask to wait a little bit longer to sit anywhere towards the back. Yeah. It is a much better attraction from the back.
You can see it in the front. I couldn't hear the story at all.
Right. Just
This time
some
I could
speakers
hear it,
need to be.
it.
They need to maybe put a few more speakers towards the front.
Yeah. The
there's
problem with the front is that there's like, you sit right behind the cab, and the cab is like blocked off, so you can't see anything, and the ride happens like to the left and right of you.
Right.
So it's
I mean, imagine being on Kilimanjaro safaris, except you're way in the very front, right behind the driver, and everything takes place to your side or behind. You just spend the entire attraction turned around. So get those seats all the way to the very back. At the end of the standby queue, it'll split you into left side, right side, and normally that doesn't matter. On this one, if you pick the right side, you are more likely to get placed in the back of the car. So pick the right side when you get split at the end. But other than that, I love Kong. It is a must-do at Islands of Adventure. So we are now walking back through Jurassic Park the way we came, headed back to Hogsmeade, and we're gonna catch that train. We got about a half hour to the last train. We got plenty of time to get back to London. See you there.
Bye.
So we got to Hogwarts, and all of our professors gave us our syllabuses. And of course, Snape has a book that he didn't tell us to get ahead of time. So we're back in London, and where should we go to get a book for wizards? Can we get it here?
I don't think so. What about that phone booth?
Yeah, let's go into the phone booth. Actually, I had a bad time in a phone booth once. So we're not going to go to the phone booth. But I hear there's a special area that we can go.
Is it not
just to do? It is, and it's like an alley, and it's like not straight. It's like diagonally. Let's go to Diagon Alley. And there's not a million people. So here we are, Diagon Alley. This is one of the least crowded times I've ever been here. It's amazing to actually be able to walk without going through a sea of people trying to get dragon selfies.
That's how wands get made.
It's a stick.
That's cool.
And it's less of a stick. And I guess that's it.
Stuff. Dragon heartstrings, phoenix feathers, it's the core.
You can do more stuff to it, and then it's a wand.
Look at her. She's smiling.
I guess. It's the first time she's seen daylight in like 100 years,
Yeah,
so.
she's very happy about it.
The Disney rule we've talked about before of always needing to look up certainly applies here. There's just layer upon layer of detail that you're not going to catch all the first time you come. So just be ready to see something new just about every time you're here. So here is Ollivander's, and they have an excellent show you guys can go to that is basically a recreation of what happens in the first film and book, where the wand chooses the wizard.
It's a cute ceremony. They'll bring like a kid or someone in. It's adorable. And they go through the whole like process of figuring out if the wand is correct or not.
It looks like Gringotts, which is the big attraction over here, is only a 15-minute wait. So I think we're gonna go.
Well, we gotta go get that money
check out the vault.
So we can get that stupid book for stupid Snape.
Right. All right.
I hope our trip to Gringotts is uneventful and nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, it'll probably be just a simple in and out, get our money and go.
Yeah, lamp please, key please.
Yeah, you guys know. So I'm sure we won't run into any dragon types.
No, I was hoping she'd say hi before we went inside, but.
Well, we'll check in with you guys after we get our money. So some stuff happened. We weren't able to get our money. We're not gonna be able to get our book, so I guess we just have to drop out.
I guess that's what happens. But look at all our school swag we can get.
It's like a backwards hoodie where like the hood is in the front.
Is that what it is?
It would then like cover your face, I guess.
I guess it's weird.
I guess that's why it's for a child, because an adult wouldn't want to cover their.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. For real, I want this though. I love sweatshirts that have hoods. I want that one. I think I hear something happening outside.
Diagon Alley. This is Substitute Weapons signing off. Until next time, my dudes.
Oh, bummer.
Got a little bit.
Yeah. I love Celestina though. I wish we could have gotten more.
Celestina Warbeck and the Dramamine.
I like being here. Quench your thirst. Several different places. back up. What? All right, let's go see what's going on in here. See what the Weasley brothers can hook us up with today. Oh, I want an extendable ear. How many of these slippers do you want, Matt?
Well, I have 2 feet, so 6.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
If this was a tank top, I would totally get it. This is where I'm gonna get all my school swag. Oh no. I need this. This is awesome.
It is.
This is $14.
You want a broom?
Not that broom. I don't. That's a broom for ants.
Clean up a house.
The Chudley cannons. Okay, lesson. I bought these after the first time I came here to the Wizarding World, not to Universal, but the Wizarding World. And I bought a box of them. They used to come in different packaging. But for my office to like leave at the front desk is like, hey guys, sorry, I was a Harry Potter room, you weren't. And this is nasty.
I like that soap.
I don't like it.
I want this though. Chocolate covered, hard toffee?
Yeah, but this, these, the Fizzing Whiz Bees are like, it's chocolate with like Pop Rocks in it, like fruity Pop Rocks. They're so good. Wands by Grigorovich.
That's more wands, but by Grigorovich.
Yeah.
We have got about an hour and a half and change until the park closes. There are a couple things we have not done here before.
Yeah. We've never done Transformers.
Right, I was going to say a lot of the things we've never done before are shows, which it is too late in the day to do today.
Yeah.
But, like she said, we have not done Transformers before. I know that Transformers is basically a Spider-Man clone, though I also understand that Transformers actually does go up and down. No, but it does actually go up and down 2 stories.
Oh, cool.
Spider-Man actually stays on the...
Stands out. At least I used to that stand.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Spider-Man makes you feel like you're going up or down multiple stories, but you're actually on the same level the entire time.
Yeah.
And at no point goes up or down.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's cute.
Something you can see up ahead is that Universal Studios is getting ready for Halloween Horror Nights. It is...
I'm not a haunted house person.
Jen's downright terrified of Horror Nights.
But we're gonna go.
It doesn't matter, we're still gonna go. Horror Nights starts in about 2 weeks. It's September 1st. And I think the 15th is the first night.
I'm gonna be scared. It's gonna be horror.
But you're gonna already see stuff for Horror Nights getting set up. It's definitely not something the park can do overnight or during the day to get ready. Plus it happens, I think 3 or 4 times a week for the whole month of, well, from the 15th to the end of October. So they just set it up and leave it. I'm really excited. We've never been down here for any holidays.
Yeah.
So we still have yet to go over and check out the Halloween stuff at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, we were gonna do that for this week's vlog, but then it's the first day. It's like going to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
We had to come here.
So
we've been promising forever to go here. We
right. So we will do that probably next week, and but we're getting a good look at what is going on for Halloween here. Super exciting stuff. There he is.
It's all big.
He is Optimus. All right, guys. Here's a little Universal trivia here. This statue is of Lew Wasserman. He was one of the chairman heads of Universal Studios in the early 20th century. He was the guy who had the bright idea to take a movie studio and open it up to the public, charge admission, so people could come in and see the magic of movie making, which is pretty much the origin of Universal as a theme park in general. Now, the little bit of trivia that I like to know about this is that that pose of that statue looks awful familiar. That's because it's actually a statue of Abraham Lincoln. And we put Lew Wasserman's head on it most of the year. However, if this set is used for filming, they can actually remove his head and put Lincoln or anybody else that they deem appropriate for that particular shot. The bow tie kind of gives it away, And because I kind of know the original statue, he's holding glasses in his hand back here. I believe the original had a book. Lou Wasserman / Abe Lincoln / whoever they want to put head on that statue is here at Universal. So this area is themed after Streets of New York. For those Disney fans that miss the Streets of New York area of Hollywood Studios, you can definitely come here. It is still a active part of the park. It's not just an area that you walk through to get from place to place.
That's so cute.
Yeah, they still have shows happening back here, Blues Brothers shows, stuff like that. There's also quite a few little shops in here. So it's definitely a really cool place to come and get some pictures with that sepia filter on for old-timey New York. Also, cool little reference here, the facade here for Genco Imports. That is the olive oil company that Vito Corleone came to work for in Godfather Part 2. All right, here we are at Transformers The Ride. 5-minute wait. We've never done it before.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Here we go.
See you on the other side. So we walk up to get in line. It's 5 minutes. We're super excited. And then a big voice in the sky says, "Attention greeters, close the queue, close the queue." And
One
shut
day
down.
we'll get to ride it.
Yeah, last time we tried, it was down. We're gonna walk around and see what else we can do in the next hour and a half. So we're gonna head to Minions, which is a cool attraction. It's kind of hard to describe. You're in a theater, but the seats move kind of like Star Tours, where you know you have that simulated motion.
Bumblebee's out. That's awesome.
And it is a cute ride. It is fun. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's...
They're leaving.
So it's a good ride, but I don't know if it's just capacity issues, the amount of time it takes to get people set in and out of the attraction or what, but that ride always has a super long line.
Stupid long. Like, if it's an hour, it's like, oh, the line is short.
Yeah, I've even had Express for that and still waited, you know, 25, 30 minutes, which when you're paying for Express is kind of a long time to wait. So it is a long, a long wait. It is a slow moving line. So we're hoping on a day like this we might be able to do it in 15-20 minutes. Plus we really don't have anything else on our to-do list for the day, so we'll see what's up at Minions. More Halloween Horror Night prep area. This is going to be Chance's scare zone, it looks like.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
They've announced all the scare zones. They haven't really released a map yet, but of the scare zones, that's kind of the only theme that fits here. So it's a pretty good guess. We're going to walk through this maze and then do Minions. So, we got here around 5 o'clock. It's 8:20 right now. What did we do? We did the Hogwarts Express both ways.
Yes.
We walked around and had drinks at 3 Broomsticks. We came back to Universal and we did Gringotts. We walked around Diagon Alley. We caught a little bit of Celestine Warba.
Yeah.
We rode Minions and we rode Transformers.
Yeah, we did make it on Transformers, by the way.
Yeah. In all of about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you, Hurricane Hermine, for killing the crowds completely and letting us have 3 awesome hours here.
Yeah, we almost completely walked on Minions, and we literally walked on Transformers.
Yep. So we are headed home. It is starting to finally rain, so we're going to run so we get covered up before the rain actually hits.
Let's go back to the car.
Bye.
Bye.